Today's garage cooking challenge is a white pheasant chili. I will be using ground pheasant as well as some breasts that I have cut up into small pieces. The ingredients for this will be the pheasant, ground and chopped, squash, jalapeno, onions. The white beans that we'll be using are cannellini and navy beans. I will add some rotel and some hatch green chilies, give it a little kick. And then I'm using cream of chicken and mushroom soup kind of as a base with a cup of the pheasant broth from what I boiled down. And then I use chicken broth to make sure that the consistency and texture is appropriate. You can tell from the elegant presentation here that Rhonda did the spices for me. This is cumin, pepper, garlic powder, chili powder, and red chili flakes. So the order that I'll be doing this is I will cook the onions and the jalapeno, brown them up. Then I'll put in the meat to brown it, add the spices, and then start adding canned stuff. Drain the beans before you put them in, and then liquid to taste. Okay, you can see that I've got the onions and the jalapenos going here. Not too high a heat. And it's about time for us to add the meat. So here comes the ground pheasant and the pheasant breast. And we will want to brown all of this. Rhonda's going to shake her head because I didn't put the spices in first. So I'll do that now. Cumin, salt and pepper, garlic powder, red pepper, and chili flakes. And I want to keep this moving and get the meat cooked. All right, I've got the pheasant broth going in there, thawing now. And I'll start adding the rest of the ingredients. White navy beans. White cannellini beans, chicken soup, probably just use about half of this, maybe not. Rotel, hatch green chilies. Gonna need some more chicken broth. Figure it right there. I'll let this settle a bit and then I'll put the squash in. Okay, it's looking and smelling like white chili. I'm gonna put the squash in. If you're making this just for guys, you can probably leave out the squash. And now I'm going to let this simmer for about 45 minutes on a low boil. So I'm not using the pressure cooker, which would get it done faster, but this will work out just fine. So we'll let it go for 45 minutes, see what it looks like when we come back. Cooking a while, and with apologies to Robert Service and quoting his great poem, The Cremation of Sam McGee. Well, I guess he's cooked, and it's time I looked, and the door I opened wide. And there sat Sam, looking cool and calm in the heat of the furnace roar. And he wore a smile you could see a mile. And he said, "Please close that door. It's fine in here, but I greatly fear you'll let in the cold and storm. Since I left Plumtree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm." Okay, I've let it simmer for about 40 minutes. And it's boiled off as much water as I want it to. So I'll take it off the heat. And we'll have a look. This is going to be great. White bean pheasant chili. I found that it's best the second day. It doesn't make you gassy the second day, and it's great on eggs, good over rice. We'll portion this out, freeze some of it, and it's gonna be great to eat. White bean pheasant chili, garage cooking challenge. You can do this. Don't buy canned chili.